two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shovel pass complete. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 20. So USC's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. The coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back trying to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on second down. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. They might burst in this national title bout. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 7-0. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Hand off to the right side. Second after their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And in first down, they go right back to him. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. It's a quick grab. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's an important first down on that running play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go and play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To the air. It's Stockton. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Moore. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Trojans' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Anderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Frazier. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. To throw, it's Stockton. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
He's got it right near the end zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Third down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the... And it's caught! Touchdown, Georgia! So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. time enough for one more play in the half. Handed off for a draw. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those more.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, late in the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, USC.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Taylor. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Completion makes it second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Caught by the receiver. Great move there. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Lane. That play more than enough for a first down. Sends them up at the 24.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Trojans are going to cash in this red zone trip. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Again, we're thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipate.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's
can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, the national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the USC Trojans.